the elite class. That's where it's going to start from. It's already begun. It's started. So you see them when they come out like that and losing out, what they are doing is they are strengthening the conviction of the already angered, agitated citizens. It's a matter of time before it erupts. We don't have control over that, right? But I really do wish that when it erupts, people are very clear on their demand. These criminals must be arrested, all of them, including Tifnumbu. Now, if you put that before yourself, right, and you actually tell people that, you know what, we are going to pick all these people up, and we need millions of us to be out. Wherever you see any of them, ministers, commissioners, governors, all these elected guys, appointed guys, you know, they must be arrested. And if you add that to your protest, now you are getting them ready. So that if you want to now go out and go for them, now you can sweep all of them out, okay, from the north right down to the west, to the east, to everywhere. Because that's exactly what they will do to you. They will sweep you. They will break you. They will shoot and kill you. So there's no point in going out and be shouting a being power that they should reduce this tariff, reduce that. To them, you are an opposition. You are those who normally, no matter what they do, you will never like them. In fact, you are being sponsored to think like that. Now, when you have people in government that thinks like that, then you have a problem. So if you want to deal with them, to make them believe that you are serious, you are not going to carry a placard and say, being power, reduce the tariff, reduce electricity tariff. You want you to return the school fees back to what it was. You want it to, no, they won't. Don't be daft. They don't even have the power to reduce anything. Now, that's another one. Do you know that your criminal politicians in Nigeria, all of them put together, they do not have any power, okay, to reduce your inflation. They do not have any power, right, to take you back to where you probably think was better than where you are now. You are going further and further into the abyss. It's the rabbit hole, okay? If you don't pull yourself out, they will drag you further and further, drag your children. They're already doing it. So in your widest imagination, don't ever believe that going out there to say, reduce this, reduce that, even if they make pronouncements. Oh yeah, we have reduced the electricity bill. Are you daft? I mean, you shouldn't be that daft to believe them. When the pressure becomes much, right, they will begin to make pronouncements. But one thing you must always remember when you want to join them in any of these protests, right, is to be very clear what the demands are. Don't join them because you want to go and ask the criminals who actually sees you as an opposition, not as a citizen. They don't see you as citizens. They don't see these young men and women staging these solo or multi-protests to express how they are feeling, to express how this economy has affected them, to express how this terrorism has affected their lives. They don't see them as citizens. They see them as people being sponsored. Imagine somebody saying you are sponsored for protesting being unemployed, or protesting the loss of a family member to poor medical system. Imagine your government not interested in talking to you and their appointees. We know those who are sponsoring you. You are IPOB. Oh, you are this, because that's what they will be saying soon. They're already saying that we don't want another NSAS. People that are mobilized and transported, known thugs, agberos, to the protest ground, captured on camera. The people that brought in Agbero to loot warehouses, they turned it around and blamed it on the protesters. Protesters they killed on the 20th of October 2020. And the looting of shops, looting of this or that did not start until the 22nd of October, 2 days after they massacred people. And the following day was like the whole country was mourning. Everywhere just went. Then the looting started the 3rd day. Now, these guys are already blaming. They said the protesters were looting. NSAS protesters were looting. And their media, so many of them have used this political narrative to push so many political divisive agenda, and they are still doing it. As if to say we're all stupid when all this happened. That's why you have Mayegun's Diary Political. Go onto my YouTube and search. I dare some of you now to please do now, after this broadcast, okay? Please go on to Mayegun's Diary Political and search for the videos from, they are there, is the diary, from the 2nd of October, 2020. Every day. What happened every day, everywhere, up till until the 28th of October, when they massacred people across the country. Then the days after, I challenge you to take your time and see all those videos and events. They are there, right here. But the narratives are being politically changed today in order to further keep people in fear. Don't participate. They are those who are asking you to stand up for your rights. They are Igbos, or they are this, or they are that. They just want to destroy Nigeria. Nigeria is being destroyed by these criminals and their sponsored terrorists. But you, standing up to say enough, is being scared or is being sort of threatened that your effort is being sponsored by some people. Like you are stupid. You don't even know what you want. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, hunger day.
Hungry day. Tinubu. Hungry day. Weekend. Hungry day. 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 Hungry day.
Come on,
hungry day. 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 Hungry day.
Hungry day. Tinubu, hungry day. Tinubu, hungry day. And true hungry day. Or what do you think will make somebody who said a lot as the Atiku spokesman just less than a year ago? He was supposed to be like a spokesperson for Atiku. And then now, he's now Peter Obi's troll. What will you call this? Somebody said that Atiku is not a good judgment, a good judge of character. He just doesn't have it in him. Now, he picked this guy to be a spokesperson during their 2023 charade. A year after that, see, no be hunger. No be, they say hungry day. This one no be hungry day. The guy is in London. No.
Aspect of the conversation. First, we talk the legalese. Why we've been joined in the program by a lawyer. He calls himself an independent governance policy analyst and a friend of President Bola Tinubu. A member of the PDP is a Daniel Bwala. Is that the best way to introduce you? Was I correct, Mr. Bwala?
Unless one, I'm not a member of PDP.
Oh, you have left the PDP?
Yes, I have left the PDP.
Okay, but you're not in the APC?
I'm very close.
We'll talk about that another day. Let's talk about why we brought you here. The judgment has come. We've heard comments from everyone, literally, as far as this is concerned, for and against. But let's get your assessment of this judgment of the Supreme Court that says, look, no longer business as usual. Send these monies to the local government areas. In fact, if you're carrying any other nomenclature apart from elected officials, whether it's transition, caretaker, whatever name you want to call it, forget the money. Help us make sense of what you think about this.
So the Supreme Court is not just a court of law, but it's also a court of public policy. The world over, the apex court of the land play this dual role. There are instances where they interpret the law strictly as they are, and there are instances where they interpret the law, but then apply public policy to cure the mischief. What has been the mischief is that the clear provision of the law, which provides for joint account between the state and local government, has been abused by governors over time, and therefore governance is not delivered at the local level. And if you know the powers of the lawmakers, constitutionally speaking, they are to make laws for good, order, and good government, for peace, order, and good government. Where the law made by the National Assembly does not provide peace, or does not provide order, or does not provide good government, the judicial branch of government can strike that law, can interpret that law howsoever to give.
He has no job.
So that's a boala. Hungry deal. So he's now the spokesperson there for Tipnumbu on a voluntary basis, right? I just thought I should drop that in there. Meanwhile, the Nigerian criminal police, they normally will not beat the allegation again, okay? They will not beat it. So I found a video where a young man recorded the Nigerian policeman in his in a car with him, and he was under arrest because they found soap in his baggage or something. So he was under arrest for having that soap. I think I have it.
Who the fight?
All of us in the fight, sir. Who they go? See so for my bag now. Small picking the follow talk. Me we want that shit money now. Now I do pity for myself fast. Thank God I'm not giving a shish. Go reach that station like this. Are you? Now me be the first person who see soap for the bag.
So the Nigerian policeman, they found a black soap in his bag, and they demanded that he had to pay them, or else they will arrest him. What he is doing with the soap? So the guy now said, move the GO station. So you can tell them there that you have found one person for the first time who has a soap in his bag. That is what you have in that contraption. It happened. So yesterday I kind of said something about Enugu and what Peter Mba is doing with their roads. I've seen some beautifully constructed and well-marked roads. And I've been told there were new roads, and you could tell. Now, I don't know where this is in Enugu again, okay? But it looks like a main street somewhere in Enugu as well. Show it here to Peter Mba. This also needs fixed. And I don't think it will take too much to do. When I saw that, I was like, this is a busy road, a commercial place, right? Is he not aware? I think it was actually meant to be somewhere else, not Peter Mba. That's not the one I wanted to share with you for Peter Mba. It won't really matter anyway. So that one says Unewi, rather. Unewi, said Mba. I take that back. Yeah, I've seen beautiful rose in Enugu, and I'm like, oh, I'm jealous. And I've seen beautiful rose as well, because this guy that I showed to you earlier, Sheyi Makinde, Solo Makinde, has been sort of doing so well on brand new road construction as well. And I saw a few, so I'm putting them together: good, bad, the ugly. Maybe for later tonight, right? So I'll leave it at that for now. And thank you so much, for your time. I think we have just like about an hour. We should probably have a call time. So I'm going to take a break. Okay. And when I come back, yeah, we can probably have 1 or 2 calls before we call it the noon. Don't go anywhere. Hello there.
Hello. Happy weekend.
Same to
Happy
you.
Saturday.
Same to
Yeah.
you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Well, let me go straight. In reference to this elderly man that called yesterday,
Okay.
and then starts making it. Yeah, of course, I don't want to be rude to anybody, and it's not in anybody's place to be rude anyway. So, but to be honest, that man is trying to kind of
encourage that
train.
hang on.
Yeah, that's
Say,
it.
whenever we can try, because sometimes I can't
Yeah.
really control what people say. I just pick my call
Yeah.
randomly and I just let people be adults, right? So I encourage that
Yeah.
we can try, okay? When we disagree with what people say or how they say things, sometimes, right? If we can try, we can at least share our disagreement without being counter, like, rude, and, or else it's just going to continue. You say it now, somebody call in, blast it, and you call, another person call back. We would never have the
Yes. Yes.
Okay, but yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about that, though, please.
Yes. What it's just that is how they normally start, especially when they are aiming to get younger people to start thinking that way. For any reason, maybe when you were young. I mean, I used to have a classmate from Eastern side. And then, we fell into like we fought at some point when I was in school. And then that like it just hatred, like that your age. And then I now see one of my big Agbaya uncle or brother start telling me about Easterners and these other, this is the way they had or whatever. So then you start developing that hatred, right? You can imagine
that's
thousands.
I think we all experience that when they will say,
yes,
Omo Igbo will come and beat you in Yoruba land. In this place, how can Omo? That's how they do. That's how they normal. And you are just a kid there, like, no, we had a disagreement, and then you begin to feel like, oh, okay, so you're having my back for tribal reason, not because maybe I have been kind of bullied by this young man or something, but it's about tribe. A lot of us were conditioned that way, Baba. You are right.
So what I'm saying, every one of us should be very careful, especially these young people. We've moved beyond that. We're human. We are human. Human come first. Then the religion or whatever, that is just secondary. It doesn't matter. What matters is the quality of life, is the issues on the ground. And people should wake up. When people like that start coming and talking about, Nigeria will never be like that because of the religion, and 50% and 50%. Who even told anybody that Nigerian population is so amount? So it's all just made up. Let's if we start, if people like that, and we have people like that, a lot of them.
Now, especially some of them are doing so subconsciously. Now, that's why I kind of always want to, that's why I always do my explanation that way, to say, you see, we all have our biases, no doubt. But some of these things are no longer good for today's world anymore. You see, there were time that they were really useful as a weapon that they used in dividing people, and it was potent. But these days, they are becoming more or less like, no, it's no longer acceptable. Because the people that are dealing with us, they are dealing with all of us collectively. They are not even dealing with us because of our tribe or this or that. All of us, they collect. So at that point, it's advised that people should...
And this Western world, they feast on cows. Anywhere there's chaotic, that's what they feast on. And then Nigeria is bound to, Nigeria is in that realm, in that box, right? So if we don't manage or, try to educate ourselves around that now, I hope it won't be too late. And that is a good example of this Mr. What is the name? This press man that always talk rubbish, this old man, what is his name again? The one that is in Lagos that always say something in their press or social media, Tinubu's social media coordinator or something. I've forgotten his name.
Are you talking about Bayo?
Yes, that is a good example. You see, the way that man is talking yesterday, right? That is a bit of that Bayo Nonuga, and that is how they are. And in fact, that one, Bayo Nonuga will want to slap you. In fact, when the discussion come heated in their circle, you would think they are in their element. They will start saying things that is not, just talking about
things that are not true. And they become so enraged. Imagine getting angry because you are hearing things, right? And then later you realize that these are all makeup. These are all made up stuff. All because politically, a lot of us didn't know when we were growing up that some of the rhetorics that they are putting in our head, they were all politically sort of motivated. But we didn't know. Sure, you get. When somebody says, this your tribe is, let me tell you, your tribe is superior to any tribe, you will feel good and say, oh, yeah. But what is the benefit of, what makes it is the best all over this, if not because somebody wanted you to see others as maybe below you? Then when you now say, what is the benefit of saying my ethnic nationality is the best, is the kiniko? So that means if other tribe are coming to me, they want to come and destroy that greatness in here now, right? But I didn't know that those who condition me that way They were all politicians in their rights back then. I was a kid, believing that I am preserving the heritage of my tribe, my ethnic, right? I didn't know, you won't know you are being programmed that way. So that in the future, you have something to hate other people for. They say, you know you are a Yoruba, you know you are Igbo. See, that's what the Yorubas always do. They will try and they will want to make your tribe and your culture less. And you that was raised that your culture, your this and that is the best in the world, you become agitated. You don't want to hear anything anymore. Now, we now see those who taught us to hate ourselves based on tribe.